Okay, so now to just finish this off, basically, just to reiterate what we've just been doing, we've just been going through a bit of coding for if there is something already in the session, what do? We retrieve the object from the session, we start a for loop, and we basically go through every item in the cart and check whether it's basically, is there any item in the cart that matches the product we wish to add. If there is, this is the case here, then we simply update the quantity times 1 and break out its function. Then we end the for loop there, and then what we're doing is we are getting we've got to this point, we know that the product isn't one that was already in the cart, so then we create a new row and then we add all the values to it, and then we add that to the row. Now what we need to do here is add the new cart to the session. So we're going to add the cart and equal to cart table. We also want to figure out what the total price is, so we're going to just do a little loop that goes through the new data table again. So I'm going to just copy the code from up here because it's the same. So basically, for every row in the table, we want to find out what the price is. So total price is equal to, let's just set the price here to be equal to 0. Oh, I'm not sure if I initialized it. If I initialized it at the start of the program, I don't need to do that. Yeah, I've initialized it at the start of the program, so that's fine. So total price is going to be equal to convert dot to int32. So we're going to get the quantity in there, and we're going to multiply that times the price. So in here we're going to put the quantity, and here we're going to put the price. So basically multiply times so at this point we've now got the, I should move these in a bit because it's not good. Oh. Now we have the total price. So now after this we can add the total price to the session. Now we've covered all eventualities of adding to the cart. There's something already in the cart. We have added a new row or updated the quantity, and if there wasn't anything, then we created a new one. And in all cases, we have added the cart and the total price to the session. So we've done it there, we've done it there, and we've done it there. So that is our add to cart functionality finished. So well done. What we're going to do now is we're going to create a new page and we're going to call it cart. So at this point, we right click on our Solution Explorer and this time you can call it cart, you can call it shopping cart, you can call it cart.aspx, and we're going to click add. And this is going to use the master. So I'm going to give it a title of your shopping cart. And why don't we give it a heading as well? Shopping cart. Now, we're not going to use a SQL data source in this page because this is all coming from the session. So no SQL data source. What we are going to add, however, is I think it's a grid view. So let's just add a grid view. And if you wanted to get practice, we would call this grid view cart. So let's go into design mode here. Seems to be taking a while. Oh, don't do this to me. Okay, so let's go into, oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let's go into the code behind page of the cart, if I can find it. I was thinking of giving it a nice format, but we can do that later. Double click on code behind. Now basically what we want to do is we want to get the card out of the session. So let's just first of all check that there is something in the session. So if session cart is not equal to null, start. Finish. Then we're going to basically get the card. So let's create a data table. And call it cart. Or my cart, or the cart, or your cart. Whatever. Just something like that. And is equal to, and we're going to cast this, take it from this session, and put it into a table structure. Data table, and session. Okay. I haven't added the using system.data, so I'm just going to resolve that. Okay, so we've got this. let's also get the total price. So double Now you may see that there's two different data types. They're equivalent, so I could type double using lowercase d, it would mean the exact same thing. Now let's get the total price up, because we'll need this in this page at some point. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to bind the grid view to the cart. So let's say, let's only do this if not pages post back. This basically just means it's just going to bind it the first time. And let's say, what did I call it? Grid view cart? Grid view cart. Now the data source this time is going to be equal to your cart. And we want to call the data bind menu, which is going to bind the data to. Okay, so this should work now. There's just a few more things I'd like to set up. So if we go into the design view of this, we're going to choose to auto-generate the edit button. Okay. I'm going to auto-generate the delete button. And why not? Let's set a format. Let's just set it to be classic. I'm going to try this out and see how it works. There's a few changes that we need to make still, as in I need to change the templates, but let's just see if this works for now. We've got a lot of testing to do. So if we run it from the products page, let's see what happens. Oh, I've got a little error. Yep, that should be a square bracket. Oh no.